I'm the first generation American, but also a first generation that went to college. So my parents wanted me to be a businesswoman. So I went to college, I was gonna be a businesswoman. Nobody thought about, would Janine like being a businesswoman? So I majored in statistics, and guess what? Sitting in an office all day is not my thing. I did not enjoy it. So after I homeschooled, I was a disappointment to my parents because I was only a businesswoman for a few years before should I start over? My name is Janine Wilkins, and I majored in communications and leadership. I got my master's degree at Park University. I'm from Flushing, New York, and we moved to upstate New York, to Orange County, Middletown, and my children were all born in New York. We came here in 2006, here meaning the Midwest. We came to St. Louis in 2006 for a job change. My husband's job moved him here. And then we ended up coming to Kansas City right in 2012. And I homeschooled my 4 children for 27 years. And then I came to the end of my 27 years. My youngest son was graduated, and I was trying to decide what to do. So I got a job working for a friend who happens to be a statistician, and I had a great time for 2 years working for her. And then I realized that I really don't like working for a statistician. I did not like being at a computer all day. I didn't like the fact that talking was a distraction from my work, and I realized that I needed to be in a career where I could talk for a living. My next door neighbor is the director of forensics here at Park University, and she knew that I was not working and said, "What are you doing with yourself?" And I said, "I'm trying to figure out what to do with myself." And she said, "Come to Park University. You can work on the speech and debate team, and you can get your master's degree, and then you could be an adjunct professor." And I thought that sounded fantastic. So I immediately applied in January 2021, and I started classes, and I loved my classes. I absolutely loved working with the speech and debate team. I've been a high school speech and debate coach for, now it's 17 years. So I was working with students, and then getting to be on the college level, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I was able to recruit my own son, who was playing football for another school and decided he didn't want to play football anymore. So he came here, and he was a debater, and he won nationals. So that was incredible experience. Because speech and debate is my passion, it seemed like a natural fit to go into communications and leadership. I love that now that I have my degree, it really substantiates the rest of my resume. My resume is all over the place, because while I was homeschooling, I also taught in schools, I taught in homeschooling co-ops, I coached speech and debate, I did a lot of different things. But getting my master's in communications and leadership really substantiated the things that I was doing the most of, which was communicating and leading. So that is a really practical major for me, and now I'm exploring what I'm gonna do career-wise. I have lots of volunteer opportunities. I do a lot of volunteering, and I love that. But I think I would like to get a job and make money. After 27 years of only working part-time here and there, I really don't know if I want to work part-time. I want to have a career. I want to have a job. But I also I don't know, don't use this footage. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I got to figure it out. I'm hoping I figure out what I'm going to be when I grow up. I want to be a speech and debate coach, but I also need to stay here in this area. So I can't move around, and there's only so many, there's one in every college. So unless I knock off my neighbor, which that's what I always joke with her because I'm Italian, and she's like, "Do you know people?" I know people. I can get you knocked off, and then I can have Laura's job. But since I can't do that, I think I would like to just continue doing high school speech and debate until I find a position on college doing speech and debate.